Photographer EllenJacob took notice of something that's happening, parks, schools, subways, and her photo essay caught our attention. It's called Substitutes, and she's joining us live with a preview of this photo essays and kind of break down why you wanted to, shine a light on this project and what did you see in those parks and on those subways that caught your attention?
Well, I live on the Upper West Side of Manhattan, and I'm in Central Park a lot. I'm in Riverside Park. And what I noticed when I went out to photograph nannies and their children was that many of the children were white, and many of the nannies were women who were primarily African American and Hispanic. And I started to wonder why, and I wondered why there was this racial divide, and I wondered what happened within the family and what role these women played.
As you delved deeper into this and came across this photo essay, what was it like? What did the nannies talk about? Because they really are a substitute parent to so many children that are out there.
Well, many of these women spend 12 to 14 hours a day with the kids, and they're really there. So if the kid, falls and scrapes their knee, kid has something great that happens, has a fight with a friend, it's the nanny who they're speaking to and who is consoling them. So yes, they really do feel like they're substitute parents, and most of the nannies really love the children they're with, and most of the moms and dads really love the nannies. So there's all this love going on, and there's an expectation of love in this job, and yet at the same time, these tend to be low-paying jobs and tend to not have the benefits that many of us get.
I always think of the movie The Help, right? You see that racial divide that was kind of highlighted, but that was, that was America 1950-something. You would think that we have been able to cross over this great American divide when it comes to sort of the racial systems that have been set up in place, and these women do have the economic resources to help themselves, better themselves, and to move on. Can't they ask that of their employer?
Well, many of the employers, I think it's hard when you're paying out of your own pocket more than when you're in a company. Many of the women, some of them can definitely afford to give more, but some of them can't.
You're talking about in terms of health care, and you're talking about in terms of what, overtime? And
yeah, I'm talking about in terms of paid vacations, if we're talking about benefits. Paid vacations, health care. A day like today, if a nanny can't get to work, they probably aren't going to be paid.
Yeah, well, that seems very unfair to me. So what can be done and what should be done?
I'm not really clear that I have the answers. I'm an artist and a photographer, and what I tend to do is try to shine light and get interested in issues that are going on. But in terms of the answers, I think they're really deep-seated in our society, and I think they take a lot of really honest looking at to be able to come up with some solutions. A lot of being uncomfortable.
Yeah, and being uncomfortable, sometimes you need to sit and be uncomfortable to find that solution.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. The series is called Substitutes. It's going to be on exhibit at the Soho Photo Gallery in New York City through February 1st. And the artist is EllenJacob, shining a light on something that, makes us think this morning.